The French Revolution was one of the most important events in history. It's a revolution that truly is a revolution. When the king is executed, you don't get any bigger changes than that. There were many causes, and historians can't agree on all of them or what role each of them played. Keeping this in mind, here are my 5 causes in no particular order. Absolute monarchy. The king had absolute power. He didn't answer to anyone. When one person holds all the power, there are usually others who want it. King Louis XVI was that kind of king. Many hated him and his great lifestyle at Versailles. Cause number 2. This is a big one. It's something called the estate system. Remember when we talked about the death of feudalism with the Black Death? Well, guess who still had a rigid social system? That's right, France. The estate system is what many would call social inequality. You basically had 3 classes of people. You had the clergy, which accounted for 0.05% of the population. You also had the nobility, which was 1.5% of the total population. After them, you get the class of everybody else, which, if I do my math correctly, is 98%. This one is closely related to the previous one, economic injustice. This, in many ways, is the one above all others. You see, each class has to pay its fair share. Today in the United States, the more you make, the higher percentage you pay in taxes. In France, that wasn't the case. In fact, if you were a member of the clergy or the nobility, you paid nothing in taxes. So who paid all the bills? The Third Estate, that's who. And there were lots of bills to pay. France was nearly bankrupt because it helped pay for the American Revolution. To make matters worse, there is a massive bread shortage, caused in part because of what's termed a mini ice age. No crops equals no food. Guess who suffered the most because of the food shortage? That's right, the Third Estate. The Enlightenment. Man is born free, but everywhere he is in chains. Or, how about, all men are entitled to life, liberty, and property. These are radical ideas. The idea that government is there for the people, and not the other way around. There were some who argued that if government was the problem, well, then the government should be removed. There were many people who thought the king was the problem. Finally, the American Revolution. The American Revolution inspired many in France to change course. The ideals of the American Revolution is what inspired so many to take up arms. So, there you have it, the causes of the French Revolution. Remember, not everyone agrees with the role each played, but I think it's a pretty safe bet that they all played a part.